Good morning this morning. My throat's a little chugged up this morning. I need it to get better. We're about to pull out to go to Loretta, Tennessee, and be Mr. and Ms. Claus for a bunch of elementary students in the Loretta, Tennessee area. Today is week 51. We begin week 51 next to the last week, right? Our topic, our person we'll read about and learn about this week is named Barnabas. Well, if you read the New Testament at all, if you study at all, you listen to sermons or classes at all, you're going to hear this guy's name. And I'm looking forward this week as Van Zandt teaches us about Barnabas. Van Zandt, I understand, is in our area now, maybe at the Cherokee Church of Christ, what I heard, and got to look old Van up one day. He is a great guy. But this week, writing about Barnabas. Today's lesson is titled Generosity. From today's scriptures, Acts chapter 4, verse 36 and verse 37, about generosity. He writes in Acts chapter 4, verse 36 and verse 37, introduces us to Joseph, who was given the name Barnabas by the apostles. The name Barnabas means son of encouragement. He was a Levite from Cyprus. He was a property owner, sold the land and bought the money to the apostles, laid it at their feet. For years, he writes, for years I've made public remarks of hope, change, and growth with the phrase, when I grow up. For today's purpose, I'll say, when I grow up, I want to be like Barnabas, and that's a good one to be like. First, I'd like to be a property owner willing to get rid of some of one's holdings and seemingly feel no steam to let the profits go to benefit others. Second, what a blessing to be able to allow those funds to be used without the need of guiding stipulations. Generosity is a trait of the Father, as well as the obedient Son, or his obedient Son. For God so loved the world that he gave, John chapter 3 and verse 16. Jesus would put it this way, greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends, John chapter 15 and verse 13. When one sees this trait exemplified in the Father and the Son, it makes perfect sense for a follower to know this trait and make it part of their own way. Let me encourage you, he writes, let me encourage all of us to find a way to have generosity and let it share or let it shine in us. Today, he writes, today I will be encouraged by the example of Barnabas to pray for a heart of generosity and a willingness to seek out opportunity to be generous and follow through like he did. Boy, if we would all just seek to be like Barnabas. We'll see in one of these readings that Barnabas himself also had a fault, and we'll talk about that probably later. But Barnabas is a great one, a great disciple, a great Christian to try to live our lives after as we follow Jesus. Hope you have a good Monday today. Hope you're well today. Please remember Susan Wigington in your prayers. She's either just had surgery or going to have surgery and also battling cancer. Remember our brother Charlie and his wife Jeannie, and just pray that Jeannie will have a good day today. And for Mike Threed and for Keith Davis and Gary Penley and Ruth Tidwell and Lana Donaldson and Harold Norma Jean Rawls, and just so many that we're praying for that needs our prayers. But thank God today for this great time of year, this great season we're in, and help us to be generous with our time and with other things as well. But hope you have a good Monday. Pray for those we've been mentioning. Remember Natalie Allred as well and Tommy McCorkle. Almost left them out and didn't mean to. I know I left probably some out that I've been mentioning. But there's a lot of sick folks. Right now, there's a lot of flu and just junk crud going around. This is in my throat. That's all it is. I feel great, feel real good, in fact. But have a good day. Be safe. And live your life like Barnabas to be like Jesus. Hey, I'll see you sometime in the morning.